Today on Bass Adventures, we have a special for you, and it's how to trout fish small rivers and streams. And first thing we're going to go over is what supplies or tackle you need to use while fishing for rainbow trout and brook trout, which is going to be our main fish that we want to go after today. First and most important thing is a small 6-foot or less rod with 4 to 6 pound test line on it. And the next is what kind of bait or lures you should use. And I prefer a very small hook with a spinner and some beads attached to it. I found that works pretty well. But other baits you can use include small spoons and spinners, like this one. You can use spinners. And then how to rig up your line. You want to choose your lure or hook, and then what I like to do is I like to put a very small split shot like this on the top of it, just to give it a little tiny bit extra casting distance without getting it rigged up. And other supplies you should have, but it's not mandatory, is some polarized glasses. They help a lot to see through the water and cut down glare, so you can see where you are, where your lure is, so you don't get snagged up. Now, if you're fishing to keep your trout, then you could use a stringer like this, a simple stringer. But if you're not and you're just out there for the fun, just catch them when you put them back. Now, on the hooks you want to use worms, like either a tiny piece of nightcrawler or a small piece of trout worm. And I found they both work about the same. And so let's go do some fishing. Another important thing about trout fishing is you want to find pockets or deep holes where the water's not as strong as in the rapids. And like here's a spot. Right near that rock there's a deep hole, and I'm going to try and fish there to see if I can have any luck. The final tip you need to know about fishing small streams and rivers is always have extra gear packed. Because since it's so shallow, there's many places where you can get your line caught and snagged and snap your line really easily. So I figured out a good way to carry your extra lures is just to stick them on the tips of your pole, or the handle of your pole. And it covers up most of the hooks, except for the last barb, and then doesn't take up any valuable space in your pockets for, say, sinkers or worms or something like that. So I hope you enjoyed this tips and tricks video, and please comment and subscribe, and hopefully you liked it.